Hi, Calvary Maria family. This is Andrew Paulson, the community group's pastor, and I'm here to share another parenting tip during the coronavirus crisis for our faith and family workshops and all of you who watch online. Just this week, a lot of kids are feeling they're missing out on year-end parties, year-end celebrations that normally would be happening at their schools. And there's just this sense of loss with that, especially for those seniors. But even for your students who may not be doing a milestone grade, from maybe they're in third grade or seventh grade, it's still an important time for us to honor what God has done in our kids' lives over the last 2 or 3 months, to find things to be thankful for, and to show that we notice that they've overcome different challenges. And so I have 4 C's to highlight ways that we can show honor to our kids, to celebrate them during this tough time. The first C is to focus on character. So often the world focuses on outside things, the external qualities, how we look, how we present ourselves. But as Christians, we want to focus on those godly characteristics that we see God doing in their hearts, the things that He's developing in them. Especially for you parents of girls, of your daughters need to know that there's things besides how they look, that besides how they present themselves, because the world puts so much pressure on them. So if you can call out those things that you've seen how hardworking they are, or how intelligent they are, or how kind they are, or how well spoken they are, how well they listen, or their boldness, their courage, any of those characteristics that you see as honorable, please highlight those to her, because that'll be so impactful as they face that pressure going forward. But our sons need it too. The boys need to know that their character matters. The second one is focusing on the community. What I mean by that is use other people around you to help bring honor, especially for your teenagers as they've gotten used to mom and dad sharing stuff, but they need to know that other people, other adults in their lives care and respect what they've been through. So contact coaches, contact teachers, or I would love it if you guys contacted different members of our church. Close friends, or the youth leaders, right? If your child's in Rise High, contact Cameron and his team of volunteers. If your child's in middle school, contact Shane and 678 volunteers, or Jasmine and Tony and the Calvary Kids teachers. Use them. We would love to be able to help bring honor to your child during this time. It makes a big impact. The other week, my brother asked me to be part of his daughter's birthday celebration and doing an online scavenger hunt, and I had to give her a couple clues, and it was very special. So use the community during this time. The third C is to think about ways that you can be creative, right? Do something out of the box, do something unordinary. Of course, we all have budget constraints right now, or we're limited on where we can go, but that's why we need to put extra time and effort into thinking about how we can make this special. My wife and I the other night, we pretended that our house was the Paulson Academy, and I was the teacher, she was the principal, of course, and we gave out rewards to our students, certificates of things that we saw them accomplish or overcome during the last 2 or 3 months. So have fun with it. I know another idea that I heard was where the parents put the prize in a balloon and then had their kids throw darts as sort of a game to get the prize, as a way of getting their reward. So make it a game, have some fun, be creative, do something that they'll remember. And the 4th C is to commit your child to the Lord, or to commission them. Pray over them is what I mean. Put your hands in a gentle way on them and pray for their future, pray for their relationships, pray for their healing. Pray in a way that shows that you have this love and respect for them, but that you're giving them to God. The Old Testament is full of times where parents were praying over their children, being patriarchs and blessing their kids, that were very powerful moments in those lives. And so this is a chance for us during this time. You have the perfect excuse to take this moment to pray for your child and show that you give them to the Lord and you trust the Lord with them, but your love for them is why you pray to God for them. So our 4 C's again are character, community, creativity, and commit them to the Lord. And our verse for this is Romans 12:10, which says, love one another with brotherly affection, outdo one another in showing honor. And so I challenge you guys to focus on those Christ-like qualities and really celebrate what your child has overcome these last 2 or 3 months. Thanks.